all of you, till now we have discussed about the how we can calculate the taxes and how we can deduct the taxes for the particular raw material to the vendors and all, and also customers. Now, our main scenario is deductible and non-deductible scenarios, ma'am. You can just write down deductible, DE, DU, CTA, BLE. Deductible and non-deductible taxes scenario uh, in SAP as for HANA. Okay, ma'am. Now, you just think all of you. Um, yeah, you can just write down, ma'am. We have bought a raw material. We have bought a raw material from the vendor, a raw material from the vendor, for 5 lakh rupee, for 5 lakh rupee. Okay, so then second point here is GST taxes are imposed on the material. GST taxes are imposed on the materials. Okay, so GST taxes are, you can just write down this full sentence. GST taxes are imposed on the, no, here only GST taxes are, ARE. GST taxes are imposed on the materials. Okay, good. So a GST taxes are imposed on the materials. Okay, so the thing is that what are the taxes that are imposed on the materials? So input CGST and input SGST when it comes to the vendor. You can just write down in brackets input CGST and input SGST. Input SGST. So, I mean, when we buy the raw material from the vendor, so we impose taxes, right? I mean, vendor imposes the taxes, right? What are those taxes? Input CGST and input SGST. And what is the entry, all of you? So when you purchase the raw material from the vendor with the help of taxes and all, okay, so tax will be imposed, right? So what is the exact entry? Can anyone know the entry and all?
Material,
Hama.
raw material account debit, uh, like the input tax debit and to vendor.
Very good. So exactly. So go to that notepad, ma'am. So the entry will be raw material inventory account debtor, 5 lakh, raw material inventory account debtor 5 lakh, 5 lakh. You can just give the space or enter, ma'am, after the will be, entry will be. Click on the enter. Enter, give space. Okay, good. Raw material inventory account debtor 5 lakh, all of you. And input, you can just write down after the raw material inventory account, input CGST account debtor. Suppose we have taken input CGST as 2%, right? CGST 2% and SGST 2%. Okay, so that is 2% means 5 lakh. How much it is? 10,000 rupees. 2% is a 10,000 rupees. Remove this thing and just give 10,000 rupees. Okay, then next input SGST, that is states, goods and service taxes and on. Input SGST account debtor. That is 10,000 rupees. 10,000 and total will be to vendor account creditor 5,20,000 rupees. To vendor account creditor 5,20,000 rupees. Then next step, fourth point is after the purchase inflow, after the purchase inflow, so we have different types of materials, I mean different types of finished goods, finished goods. Okay, and with the help of finished goods and with the help of some labor charges, and machine charges machine charges, MACHINE, with the help of machine charges. So just observe the scenario, all of you. You have bought a raw material from the vendor. Then what you are doing, and you make it as a finished goods. Okay, so after the completion of this finished goods and on, you want to sell the product to the particular customer. Okay, fifth one is to sell the finished goods to the particular customer, to sell the finished goods to the particular customer, Okay, so the entry will be customer account debtor, how much we have taken, that is to include all the charges and the material finished goods material will be I think so 5,20,000 rupees, right? So when the 5,20,000 into how much percentage that we have given, 6%, right? 5,20,000 into 6%, how much it will be? So 31,200, right? So 31,200. Okay, good. So now what we will do is, all of you, so 5,20,000 plus 31,200. Okay, 5,21,200 divided by 3%. Okay, good. So you can just write down 5,20,000 plus 5,20,000 plus 31,400. That is 5,51,400. No, total amount is 5,51,400. Then next here, and this to output tax account creditor to output tax account creditor 10,400. to output tax, you can just write down, remove the tax, you can just give CGST account. I like 20,000 into 3. 5,21,000 and 51,000. Ma'am, it is 15,600. Sorry. So remove the 10,400. It is 15,600. Total 6%, right? 15,600. Same thing. This one is also 15,600. Okay. Then next, two sales account. Two sales account. Account creator. Okay. 5,20,000. 5,20,000. So it is matched, right? I think so. 5,20,000 plus 15,600. How much it will be? 5,35,600 and 5,51,000. 5,51,200. Yeah, ma'am. So can you just give 5,51,200 above? For customer, you can just give 5,51,200. Okay, so everything is fine, right, all of you? So now you can just observe. You have bought the material from the vendor 5,20,000 rupees and using GST, CGST and SGST 10,000 rupees and 10,000 rupees. And you have paid, customer has paid how much amount it will be? Suppose. So 15,600 and 50,600 is equal to 15,600 and 15,600. So that will be, you know, it will. Yes. And see, whatever the customer that the whatever the taxes that have been paid to you, okay, by the customers and all, okay, so you should pay that tax to the particular government, okay. And the next one is when it comes to the vendor, you have paid the taxes 20,000 rupees, okay. And if you want to claim that the taxes from the central governments and all, okay, so based on the output taxes only, you will going to take out, right? Okay, so if it is more than the what we can say, so I mean, if it is more than the output taxes, automatically you will just take out the exemptions from the central government or anything, any government of states, I mean any government of countries and all. Now, if it is not more than the output taxes, okay, if it is not more than the output taxes, you will not going to take out the exemptions, right? So okay, so if it is less than the output taxes and all, automatically you will going to claim it. Okay, so that is the scenario, all of you. And ఇక్కడ మీరు జస్ట్ అబ్జర్వ్ చేయాల్సిన థింగ్ ఏంటి అని అంటే, మనం ఒక వెండర్ నుంచి రా మెటీరియల్ బై చేసాము ఒక 5,20,000 రూపీస్ కానీ, అండ్ ఇంక్లూజన్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ ట్యాక్సెస్. సో ఇప్పుడు మనకి 20,000 రూపీస్ అనేది వచ్చేసింది అనమాట. ఓకే, ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ. అండ్ దెన్ నెక్స్ట్ వన్ ఈజ్ మనకి జస్ట్ అబ్జర్వ్ చేయండి, ఈ ఫినిష్డ్ గూడ్స్ అనేది ఒక కస్టమర్కి మనం సెల్ చేసేసాము. ఓకే, ఎంత సెల్ చేసేసాము? సో 5,51,200 రూపీస్కి నార్మల్ మెటీరియల్ కాస్ట్ వచ్చేసి ఫినిష్డ్ గూడ్స్ వచ్చేసి 5,20,000 రూపీస్. అండ్ సిజిఎస్టీ ట్యాక్స్ అండ్ ఎస్జిఎస్టీ ట్యాక్స్ అవుట్పుట్కి మనకి ఇక్కడ 15,600 15,600 అనమాట. సో టోటల్ 31,200 రూపీస్. అండ్ ఇదంతా మీకు కాదు, సో ఇదంతా మీరు సెంట్రల్ గవర్నమెంట్కి పే చేయాల్సిన ట్యాక్సెస్ అనమాట. ఓకేనా. సో మనకి ఇప్పుడు కంపారిజన్ చేసుకోండి. ఇన్పుట్ ట్యాక్సెస్ ఎంత వస్తుంది నార్మల్గా 20,000 రూపీస్, అవుట్పుట్ ట్యాక్సెస్ ఎంత వస్తుంది 31,200 రూపీస్. ఓకే, సో ఇప్పుడు మనకి నార్మల్గా 11,200 రూపీస్ అనేది మనం ఎక్స్ట్రా పే చేయాల్సి వస్తుంది. ఒకవేళ మీరు 20,000 రూపీస్ అనేది క్లెయిమ్ చేసుకున్నా 11,200 రూపీస్ అనేది మీరు ఎక్స్ట్రా పే చేయాలి కదా. సో నార్మల్గా అయితే ఇప్పుడు ఈ 20 సరే అవుట్పుట్ ట్యాక్సెస్ వచ్చేసి 20,000 రూపీస్ అనేది ఉంటే, సో ఐ మీన్ మనం వాళ్ళ సెంట్రల్ గవర్నమెంట్కి పే చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. ఎందుకంటే ఇన్పుట్ ట్యాక్సెస్ అండ్ అవుట్పుట్ ట్యాక్సెస్ రెండు కలిసిపోయినాయి, కస్టమర్ దగ్గర నుంచి మనం ట్యాక్సెస్ కలెక్షన్ చేసేస్తున్నాము. సో గవర్నమెంట్కి మనకి లాస్ వచ్చేలాగా మనం కట్టాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. ఓకేనా. సో అప్పుడు a tax is already paid to vendor that cannot be balanced against output taxes. Okay, so in case of a ఇది deductible taxes. In case of a non-deductible tax, okay, so the tax amount will be loaded to material inventory account. Okay, raw material inventory account, whatever the taxes that we have taken. So ఈ input CGST account, input SGST account అనేది all of you just observe చేయండి. ఈ రా మెటీరియల్కి సంబంధించిన దాంట్లో మనం ఈ 20,000 అనేది డైరెక్ట్గా ఇంక్లూడ్ చేసేస్తాం అనమాట. ఓకేనా. సో ఇంక్లూడ్ చేసేసి ఫినిష్డ్ గూడ్స్కి మనం అవుట్పుట్ సిజిఎస్టీ, అవుట్పుట్ ఎస్జిఎస్టీ ఇవ్వాల్సిన అవసరం కూడా ఉండదు. జస్ట్ ట్రై టు అండర్స్టాండ్ ద సినారియో. డిడక్టబుల్ ట్యాక్సెస్ అండ్ నాన్ డిడక్టబుల్ ట్యాక్స్. డిడక్టబుల్ ట్యాక్సెస్ అయితే కంపల్సరీగా మనం పే చేయాల్సి ఉంటుంది. నాన్ డిడక్టబుల్ ట్యాక్సెస్ అయితే పే చేయాల్సిన అవసరం కూడా ఉండదు. ఎందుకు, మనం ఆల్రెడీ మెటీరియల్లో ఇంక్లూడ్ చేసేస్తున్నాం. బట్ ట్యాక్స్ అనేది క్యాలిక్యులేట్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, ట్యాక్స్ అనేది క్యాలిక్యులేట్ అవుతుంది, బట్ ఎక్కడ ఇంక్లూడ్ అవుతుంది, రా మెటీరియల్ ఇన్వెంటరీ అకౌంట్స్తో ఇంక్లూడ్ అవుతుంది అనమాట. సో ఇది సినారియోస్. ఓకే, సో ప్రీవియస్గా నేను అంటే బిఫోర్ వన్ డే బ్యాక్ ఓన్లీ నేను ఈ సినారియోస్ అనేది ఫేస్ చేశాను అనమాట. ఓకేనా. సో ఇప్పుడు ఇన్ కేస్ ఆఫ్ నాన్ డిడక్టబుల్ ట్యాక్స్, ద ట్యాక్స్ అమౌంట్ విల్ బి లోడెడ్ టు మెటీరియల్ ఇన్వెంటరీ. హియర్ ద కంపెనీ, I mean whatever the client that you have, and the client cannot claim this tax amount back from the government. Why? Because all of you see it is a non-deductible taxes. Okay, so input CGST, input SGST అంటే మీరు క్లెయిమ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు 10,000, 20,000, 31,200 రూపీస్ ఎంతైనా మీరు క్లెయిమ్ చేసేసుకోవచ్చు అనమాట. ఈ రా మెటీరియల్ ఇన్వెంటరీ అకౌంట్ ఈ నాన్ డిడక్టబుల్ ట్యాక్సెస్ అనేది ఇంక్లూడ్ అయింది అనుకోండి. కొంతమంది ట్యాక్సెస్ వాడతారు, కొంతమంది ట్యాక్సెస్ వాడడం వల్ల ఏమంటారు, రైట్స్ అవుతాయి కదా. ఓకే, సో అలా మనం ట్యాక్సెస్ని ఇంక్లూడ్ చేయలేము. ఎందుకు, కొన్ని సర్టైన్ కండిషన్స్లో మనం ఇంక్లూడ్ చేయలేము. అది ఏ కండిషన్స్ ఏంటి అనేది సో నేను మీకు శనివారం అంటే ఒక సాటర్డే రోజు క్లాస్ తీసుకొని ఎక్స్ట్రా క్లాస్ తీసేసుకొని చెప్తాను అనమాట. సర్టైన్ కండిషన్స్. ఓకే, ఆ సర్టైన్ కండిషన్స్ మాకు వచ్చిన సినారియోస్ ఇది ఒక సర్టైన్ కండిషన్ మీద అనమాట. నాన్ డిడక్టబుల్ ట్యాక్సెస్. Okay, so here the company cannot claim this tax amount back from the government. Okay, all of you. So see our standard conditions, you know it very well. So DEP1 is CGST input taxes, DEP2 SGST input taxes, DEP3 CGST output taxes, DEP4 output SGST taxes. Okay, all of you, the main thing here is when it comes to the interview point of view, they will just ask you the question how you can do the non-deductible taxes configurations and all. First of all, you should define the accounting keys for the non-deductible tax in transaction code OBCN. And see the you can just observe yourself with the deductible taxes and non-deductible taxes. See, deductible taxes means we have defined the accounting keys for the input CGST, input SGSTs and all based on the certain condition types. And also the main important thing here is we do have standards in SAP system. That is, the key will be NVV, I think so. As non-deductible taxes are not getting posted to separate GST GLs. What are those separate GST GLs? That is input CGST and input SGST. Okay, so mapping of these GL accounts are not at all required. First of all, Just observe yourself, all of you. Mapping of these GL accounts are not at all required. So we need to create the taxes using transaction code FTXP. So these things are mandatory. So you can just write down the seventh point, ma'am. You can just write down the seventh point. Seventh point will be so to fulfill the scenario, to fulfill the non-deductible tax scenario, to fulfill the non-deductible tax scenario, the eighth point will be, ma'am, so you should define accounting keys. You should define accounting keys for the non-deductible tax. You should define accounting keys for the non-deductible tax in transaction code OBCN. In transaction code OBCN. And so the next point will be in SAP S4 HANA standard system. In SAP S4 HANA standard system, we do have non-deductible tax accounting keys. Non-deductible tax accounting keys. Accounting key, not the keys. Accounting key will be NVV. NVV. Okay, so you can just write down, ma'am. So 10th point will be GL mappings for these non-deductible taxes are not at all required. GL mappings for non-deductible taxes are not required. Not required. No required. No. Not required. So GL mapping for non-deductible taxes are not required, first of all. Okay. So the next one, 11th point will be, so we need to create tax codes. We need to create tax codes. We need to create tax codes in transaction code. We need to create tax codes in transaction code FTXP. FTXP. So you can just write down the points, ma'am. So 12th point will be non-deductible tax entries. Non-deductible tax entries. Non-deductible tax entries. Okay. So the entries will be, so here purchase, raw material inventory account debtor. Raw material inventory account debtor 5,20,000 rupees. Account debtor 5,20,000 rupees. 5,20,000 rupees total. Then next, to vendor account creditor. To vendor account creditor 5,20,000 rupees. Okay, so you got the thing right, all of you. 13th point. So for non-deductible taxes for customers also. Okay, so if you don't want to calculate the customers, if you don't want to calculate the taxes for the particular customers materials, finished goods and all. Okay, No need to have all these things, all of you. Okay, so you can just give write down the thing, ma'am. Non-deductible taxes entries for customers. Non-deductible tax entries. Non-deductible tax entries for customer, for customers. Huh. So customer account debtor that is 51,001. Sorry, 5,51,200 rupees. 51,200 rupees. Then to sales account. To sales account. To sales account creditor. Account creditor 5,51,200 rupees. Okay. So all of you, this is the way how we can able to, I mean, fulfill the requirements of the particular clients and on. And we have to have the theoretical information, all of you, so that you can able to give much answers in the interview. I mean scenarios and on. If they ask any scenarios and on, you can just try to tell these scenarios to the those interview point of things and on. Okay, so that is the most important thing right now we have. And okay, I will just stop this recording, all of you.